Okay, I'm back. I definitely disappeared again. I am in this loop, this cycle of fear and starting and stopping and going and stopping and lifting and ascending and stopping. Let's just start from zero and I just want to be honest. I just want to be honest. I just want to tell y'all what's going on. Okay. I have to go back to the beginning. Let's talk about it. So when I was on here posting all them videos and talking about my life and all the crazy shit I was experiencing and having fun with it, I was still very much in a space of going after my goals. Not my dreams, but my goals. I am a single mom still, and I needed to get a corporate job, a 9 to 5 that had benefits and a salary, a steady paycheck where I can continue to keep making more money and take care of my child. That was my millennial thought process. That is the goals I was on, and I achieved that. I got through my bachelor's program. Boom. Moved out of a gig culture into my MBA program. That was the whole point of me getting my MBA. Changed my whole life, changed my perspective, changed my brain chemistry. Graduated. Boom. Less than a year later, I went to my city that I reside in now. Loved it. Talked to everybody that would talk to me. Went on a million dates. Next thing you know, I'm interviewing. Next thing you know, I had a job. Came back all the way back to Boston, packed up. My mom sold me her car, packed up the car, packed up my son, drove back across the country. And we've been here over 10 years now. And what did I do? I had my career starting and I've been moving up. I started in like digital media and TV. Then I moved on to sales. Hate sales, by the way. Now I'm in project management. I am proud to say that I can do that shit in my sleep. I raised my son. He is now 19 years old. Holy shit. Definitely held it the fuck down. I'm not like some corporate girly. I'm still a lit bitch. Like, I'm still that girl. I've been outside. I be showing up to parties solo, making friends out of nowhere. I have a whole bunch of girls out here that I love. I'm still rocking with my friends from here, from meaning YouTube, and I'm still taking shots at the bar, all that good stuff. I was dating like I always do up until a couple years ago. We'll talk about that another time. All that to say, through all of this, there have been so many times I have pulled out my phone, I have pulled out my devices, I have pulled it out and tried to record and I get stuck. YouTube has never left my blood. That's the crazy part. So let's talk about August, right? So I pop up out of nowhere on here on August, and I put that video up. I still don't even really know what I said, and I appreciate my girl for giving me a deadline and shout out to me for sticking to it. Because one thing about me, I love a deadline. I don't want to be embarrassing myself to humans that I love and respect. But I felt like that video I tried to film it how I always have filmed these videos. And like, what's wrong with that? Who gives a shit? But this is the cycle I've been in. YouTube feels like an old neighborhood that has been gentrified. Follow me. It feels like you go back to your old neighborhood and your house is still standing, but all the houses around you are different. The street still looks the same, but all the cars on the street are different. And you're different. And for the longest time, I felt like here I am showing up. I'm changed. YouTube's changed. Do we fit in each other's lives anymore? But I'm realizing that's okay. It's okay. It's okay if it's changed. That's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. We both should change. I've tried for a long time to let YouTube go. I mean, I kept getting signs from real life encounters from beautiful strangers to people who are subscribed who would find me on Instagram and say something, from my friends who have known me for a really long time to support me, for people that just met me and I might may just happen to mention that I used to YouTube, and they be like, duh, you should absolutely do that. I mean, the signs became undeniable. Undeniable. There's also been a real shift in me in September. I've completely really started coming to my own for real in 2020. Y'all know why. So I popped up in August and disappeared. But then September happened, and nothing big in September necessarily happened in my life, but I just tripled down on my spiritual practice. I'm not talking about church or God or nothing like that, no shade. I'm talking about meditating every day, scripting, going for walks, working out every single day, eating, cooking at home, cleaning, which I always clean, but things like that. Going to bed on time, reading, just things very simple, maybe everyday things that really just lock in to who I want to be. I know I'm in a place where I won't be able to unshift from that. And I'm doing amazing things. I'm still involved in event production. I get to throw my own ball this is about to be my fourth year. And I literally just decided that I'm about to do it. I always decide, let's see how January goes. And we're just in a couple of days into January, and I'm going to do it. That's crazy. And part of an event production company that throws amazing parties. I'm really good at project management. I do that shit in my sleep. And I want to transform women led businesses to help prevent burnout. I want to help implement systems into companies, products, missions that I believe in, and help women take what's already working and make their lives easier while they can keep growing their amazing businesses. Ballroom is an amazing hobby, passion. It I am not competitive at all. I will never be a competitive girl, but just putting me in that space surrounded by families, people that who are incredible creatives, um, beautiful humans all across the board. I have been traveling more than I've ever traveled as a single mom. I don't want to use YouTube as a place to perform. I don't want to use YouTube as a place to just show fast clips of what's going on. I want to document my evolution. That same girl who was showing up and just posting, I had nothing to lose. I'm still that girl, and I'm still going to do that. But we're going to evolve together, be accountable together. We're going to create together. It got nothing to do with analytics, it got nothing to do with algorithms, none of that shit. I just want to share what's happening. Buckle up. It's gonna be a ride. I have visions of really crisp, well made videos. But where we're starting is I'm just gonna show up. Building back then, unintentionally, I didn't have a plan and I just showed up. So that's what I'm doing again. Bi weekly, that is what I'm going to commit to. Look you right in your eye and say, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay? I can aim for more A fucking men. Sometimes I'm just gonna throw shit up here and see what stick. And sometimes it's gonna be we go, okay, girl, you really put in some efforts. I do want to show the ballroom stuff. I do want to show me throwing a ball, what that's like. I want to show what it's like to transition out of corporate, what it's like to transition into empty nesting, what it's like to be with your girls, have a good time. What is it like to have a boyfriend in jail? Just showing up and sharing. And there's a lot of girls out here who I'm huge fans of, who've been doing it, who just started, just talent all around. I'm like, I should do this too. I do want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to people who have subscribed and never unsubscribed. You didn't have to do that. People who believe in me, who would say something online, come up to me in person, whether I reply back. I always love when people come up in person. It's really sweet, but not knowing if you ever see me after that, like, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to my friends, new and old, always believing in me. And I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for disappearing. I'm sorry for flaking. I'm sorry for lacking intention. I'm sorry for starting and stopping. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a flaky YouTuber anymore. It's probably the only area in my life that I'm crazy flaky. And I don't want to show up like that anymore. Because it's not who I am. And I'm not someone who hesitates. I'm not someone who's walks around with fear. I don't do that. So I'm not doing that here anymore. I'm sorry. I appreciate every view. If you're new here, welcome. It's going to be a little rocky. It's going to be a little fun. It's going to be a little uncertain, but it is going to have intention. Getting out my own way. It is time. I hope you stick around. I never ask people to subscribe. Hit subscribe, the like button. That's not me. You can do whatever you want. You're grown. But I do hope you stick around just to see how we're going to build this shit back up brick by brick. Thank you. And I'll see y'all soon.